Welcome back to Fire R9. Today is a month of owning my 2026 Yamaha R9. And that means it's time for an oil change. I'm actually really excited. We just did my dad's bike and my mom's bike, so learning off of my dad. We're hopefully gonna not have any mistakes here, but we're gonna be using some Amsoil, some 10W40. My owner's manual says about 3.2 liters, and we got about 4 quarts of this Amsoil. So, and for some readers out there, they might be thinking of a different oil, or they might like another oil. My number one choice all the time, Amsoil. My second choice would be from Yamaha themselves, Yamalu. When I put it into my CB500, the clutch system felt great afterwards. Not saying it didn't feel great before, but definitely putting the Amsoil made a difference in the feel. And on the bike for the 2026 Yamaha, it's actually going to be a 17 millimeter wrench for the drain plug. So let's get down there and let's actually show you what it looks like. All right, and here's gonna be your drain plug for all your oil. And we'll get this open in a second. Up here is actually going to be where your oil filter is. So we're gonna be replacing this as well, but let's get this cracked open real quick. So we got this popped open. I should have put gloves on, but I didn't. We're just gonna slowly do this. While this is draining, I'm gonna show you what I actually bought today. Bought a stand for my spool arms, if you saw that short. And this is really helping to tilt the bike up, so it's actually going to drain a lot faster and get more of it out. So let's get on to that. All right, and this stand is actually from Jack Boss. It got pretty good reviews, so we're going to shoot our shot with it. And we'll leave a link below for this stand, but it actually fits perfectly on our spool arm swings that I put on. So that's really nice. And honestly, for shaking this, it's pretty stable. There's really no play to it, so I'm actually pretty happy. All right, we're on a pretty slow drip right now, so we're gonna get this back in, at least for the drain plug, and then we're gonna take out this oil filter. So I'm just gonna clean up this area a little bit. Try and plug it in. We'll lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Very cool. All right, make sure to not damage this little thin piece of plastic right here, just when you're doing this. Okay. Don't go down my arm too much. Oh, there she comes. It's in there? Yep. Can't really tell. And make sure that the gasket is not on the actual engine. It's actually on your oil filter. You don't want to double gasket these. All right, we got a Yamaha oil filter. This is the genuine. It's got some plastic on it that we'll take off. It already looks like it's greased.
Yeah, those come pre-lubed, pre-greased.
Cool. So yeah, we'll clean up our area over here, and then we'll put this oil filter back in. All right, we're just gonna clear up the spills and clean up the surfaces up here. Of course, I'm gonna stop and then look because I can't see up there. But I'd say that's pretty good. Cool. All right, so down here is where we're actually gonna put our oil. And this does not have a dipstick on it. So there's actually, back in there, a sight glass. And one of the main reasons why I wanted my stand was because I don't have to stand on this thing just to see my sight glass. It's already gonna be up and down. So with the filter removal, this is going to take about 3.38 quarts. It's gonna be about three of these bottles and a quarter of the next one, or the last one. All right, fourth bottle of Amsoil is going in. We're going to use about a fourth of this.
Hold up. Yeah, we're right there.
All right, so we got the oil in there. We added up all the stuff. Now it's time to start this up and just make sure we have enough in there. All right, and we're pretty much right there. So because this is the first maintenance that I've done on this bike, we did the oil change. Now it's time to clean the chain and lube the chain. So you might remember this brand, Muck Off. They have a chain cleaner. It works phenomenal. All the stuff that we're going to use today will be down in the description below as well. We're also going to use some of this Amsoil chain lube, which it's Amsoil. We trust it a lot, so. Thank you, Dad, for the assistance.
Uh-huh.
Paper towels. We're just gonna go back and forth.
Carefully.
Ooh, baby.
Dirty.
Dirty.
She's a dirty girl.
She is. We've got about 410 miles on this thing, so for it being the first chain maintenance, I was not expecting anything less. Probably the best name ever. This thing is called the Oinker. This thing is just a quick attachment for the chain lube system, and it works great. It fit this chain, it fit my other chain, which is actually smaller, and it's pretty simple and works great. So whoever named this thing is great. I love the Oinker. There we go. All right, so oil change is done. Chain lubing and cleaning is done. Now it's time to go test this out on just in the neighborhood, making sure there's no leaks. Gloves go that way. All right, so I just took it out for a test drive, and the clutch feels great. I mean, it does every single time. Even when I was riding my mom's bike for pretty much the 5th time with a new Amsoil, it feels great. This bike is no different. Surprisingly, the quick shifter felt different. It felt way more smooth. I don't really know what that has to entail. It just felt smoother, and I can't understand it. But with the chain lubed, cleaned, oil filter done, that pretty much wraps up this video. I'm really excited. Once again, thank you, Dad, for helping me out.
Yeah, no problem.
And until next video.
I'm just a guy behind the camera. And the expensive toolbox behind him.
Hey, hey, hey. Whoa, what do you mean, Dad? That's not here.